Lonzo Ball is being traded by the trade deadline for sure this year.
It's not a very big baller of you to say, David.
What is up, know-it-alls? We are back with another NBA video. I got my boy Joey here. Let's get into it, guys. I am convinced after seeing one game that Lonzo Ball will be gone by the trade deadline. I think he's out of there. I don't think he fits their system. I don't think they really want him there, to be honest, anymore. What do you think, Joey?
I think this is a massive overreaction from you. Like you said, it was one game, Dave. Just one game. But listen, we all know the problems that Lonzo Ball has as a player. Can't shoot. Can't drive it.
Yeah, he can.
No, he can't. He can't. Honestly, he's not that good at finishing at the rim. And when he drives it, like, because his form is so messed up, he can't even do like a damn step back because he has to go across his body and shoot like this.
I think he gets good dribble drive penetration, but he's not a great finisher. But I think he attacks the hole and he like collapses the defense. That's
honestly,
me.
he can drive.
I don't think you're giving him enough credit.
That's fine. No, I think he can drive, but he can't finish. Like, he can drive and kick it out.
Yeah,
but
that's
anyway.
what I'm saying.
All right. So we're getting off topic. I'm supposed to be supporting Lonzo right now.
Yeah, we like flipped that.
Yeah, we flipped real quick. But let's get right back. I do not think they're going to trade Lonzo. I think it's way too early. Because first of all, we got to think. I'm pretty sure he's coming off an injury right now. I don't think he's not playing at full strength, and there's going to be some growing pains. Like I said earlier in our sorry, the video just went off. My bad. Let me get back into it. Like we were saying earlier in our earlier Lakers video, now that LeBron's there, that whole team needs to readjust. Just because when you have LeBron on your team, the whole offense is switched. Luke Walton has to change the offense to cater to LeBron now. And now everyone on their team is learning how to play with LeBron. And like I said earlier, there's too many ball handlers on that team. You got LeBron, you got Lonzo, and you got Rondo. Lonzo and Rondo are pretty much the same kind of player. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't shoot. They're really good at assists, defense, and all that. But, I mean, trading Lonzo, I just can't see it happening right now. I mean, he was the third pick or whatever he was for second pick for a reason. Like, who would they trade him for? What would they get back? I mean, what's the purpose of trading him?
So here's what I saw in the first game. And like you said, it might be an overreaction, but he is coming off an injury, so he's on limited time. So he's coming off the bench. I don't think he's going to be on the team, but if he's on the team, he's going to be a bench player for the rest of the season. Because like you said, Rondo and Lonzo are the same player, and Rondo is a better version of Lonzo, in my opinion. He's a better finisher at the rim. He's actually capable of scoring more. He got triple-doubles like crazy throughout his entire career. So he's just as good as a rebounder, just as good as assist man, possibly even better as assist man. And defense clamps.
Yeah, I would say so, too.
He's clamps on defense as a point
Lonzo's
guard.
pretty good at defense, too.
I know, but, dude, again, like, you're comparing, like, who would you take, Rondo or Lonzo right now?
I would take Lonzo.
For real, like, for this season, not for the future, for this season.
Hey, here's the thing. Rondo's getting up there. I don't think he can play starter minutes anymore. Like, he can't play I don't think he can play 30 minutes every single game. You know what I mean? I think they need Lonzo.
Yeah. So what I saw when I watched the game is they run the offense through BI a lot. They had Brandon Ingram bring it up the court a lot, so that's a primary ball handler that they want. The second, I saw Rajon Rondo run the offense through him, and they looked great when Rondo was running the offense. And LeBron playing off ball, it flowed. It looked like they had chemistry. Like, you could really tell that Rondo and LeBron, well, not so much Rondo, but LeBron really respects Rondo. I think for the first time in his career, with the exception
Rondo doesn't care what anyone thinks about him.
Yeah, with the exception of Dwayne Wade, I think for the first time, he absolutely trusts someone. Because even with Kyrie, like, he trusted Kyrie, but it wasn't that, like, he wouldn't just, like, give the ball to Kyrie. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of games, maybe, but throughout the game, it was LeBron bringing it up all game, whatever. That was like, I'll go.
Okay.
So, yeah, so they already have three guys that they're running the offense through. So, where does Lonzo fit in that? Coming off the bench? And, like, I don't know how Lonzo was so good in his career, and now he just looks like this. Because he's like a hot potato point guard. Like ever since he came
Hands
to the
it off
NBA,
a lot, you think?
Yeah, I'm not gonna like hate on him. Like I've been watching him his whole career. Like I barely watched him at UCLA. He was only there for one season, and of course I didn't see him in high school. But ever since he came on for LA, the dude literally he's a point guard. He doesn't even carry the ball up half court. The second he comes in contact with the ball, he's like throw it, and I'm like, what the heck? Like what kind of an effective player are you if you're just like. He's almost afraid of the ball, and everyone's like, oh, he's got great ball movement. He's constantly pushing it up the court, pressure on the defense. I'm like, dude, he's like a liability offensively. People leave him wide open. And what's the one thing that the Lakers suck at, and it's going to be their Achilles heel the entire season? Shooting. It's the three-point shooting. And why would you want Lonzo out there when you have three other players that you can run the offense through? Rondo is a better version of him. He's just like an unneeded tool in their basket. Like they don't need that. They could trade him and potentially a pick and maybe get a 3-and-D guy that would fit their team like a million times better. Because I know everyone likes to say that this season, it's not about a championship this year, and LeBron's all like, give us time. But LeBron
does not believe that.
LeBron's attitude in the beginning of the season and in the off season is a hell of a lot different when it comes playoff time. Because when it comes playoff time, he more like around the trade deadline. That guy is like, all right, championship. He's like, all right, let's get this going. So watch. I mean, throughout history, throughout the entire LeBron's career, around the trade deadline, he starts putting out those little passive-aggressive Instagram things. And I guarantee you, he's going to be on Lonzo, and him and Magic are going to be talking like, dude, we need to get this guy out of here. Because he doesn't fit.
I disagree. I really disagree. Like, LeBron, as he's gotten older, has gotten really weird where he loves to just kiss ass to these young guys. Like, he'll post them on his Instagram and all that. Like, he's posted, pictures of, Lonzo on his Instagram with captions like Young King and all that.
He calls everyone Young King. Who cares?
I honestly think that LeBron really likes Lonzo. I don't think he's gonna ever tell Magic to get rid of him. And like I said earlier, they're working through the kinks. It's a brand new team. They got to figure out what lineups work well. As you said, the 3-point shooting is a problem, but I think what the Lakers really need to do is they need to take they have KCP starting at the shooting guard right now. They need to take him out, put in Josh Hart, who's on the bench right now.
I agree with that.
Start him. Because Josh Hart looks
phenomenal, yeah.
The hype that Kyle Kuzma gets, that needs to be transferred to Josh Hart, because I think Josh Hart is a really good, promising young player. He can score, he can defend a little bit. I don't know why Kuzma gets all the love he has, but I think what happens is, like I said earlier in our other Lakers videos, once the Lakers start getting a losing streak or mid-season, LeBron is going to start taking over the ball handling duties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's just
when
going to happen.
Times get tough, he's going to be like, give me the ball.
Of course.
He's going to revert back to that.
And I think Lonzo is a better off-ball player than Rondo. None of them can shoot, but I think you're really undervaluing or underrating Lonzo's perimeter defense. I think he's a much better defender than Rondo can. So I think he's going to be that perimeter defender, but who can also, if you give him the ball, he can make something happen. I think he is just as good as playmaking. Maybe not just as good, but he's right there with Rondo when it comes to playmaking. I think he can make good decisions on top of the better defense and all that. And I honestly think LeBron loves Lonzo. I don't think he's going to ever tell Magic to get rid of him, because he signed up into this. He came to the Lakers team knowing the limitations of Lonzo, knowing the limitations of Kuzma and Rondo and all this. I don't think he would have joined the Lakers and then 5 months later he's gonna be like, no, get Lonzo out of here. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Here's my rebuttal to that. Remember when he went back to Cleveland, Andrew Wiggins was there?
No, but
he signed up when Andrew Wiggins is there. If he's so in love with Lonzo, why, when he got there, it's public record. Both Magic and LeBron said it. They signed off on all these guys that they brought in. So LeBron said he wanted Rondo. He vouched for Rondo. So why would you bring a guy that's the exact same player as Lonzo Ball?
But I don't think, honestly, so LeBron signed that 3+1 contract. I don't think Rondo's going to be there for, how long is Rondo's contract for?
I think 1 year. 1 year.
Yeah, he brought Rondo in, sure, but He's not good. I don't think he expects Rondo to stay with him the whole time that he's there. Like when Rondo moves on after next year, which I'm just gonna assume that he is because it's only a 1 year deal.
That's what he's been doing his whole career,
That's what
except
I'm
for
saying.
Boston.
Yeah, but like who else like is gonna handle the ball handling duties? Like if when Rondo's not there, like you need Lonzo. Even if Lonzo like comes off the bench for most of this year, and I don't think he will, but he might. Who knows? But when Rondo's gone, like who is LeBron stuck with? He's stuck with Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart and Kyle Kuzma. None of those guys are ball handlers.
I mean,
And
they've been using. I disagree. I think they use Brandon Ingram a lot with ball handling.
I mean, I only watched a
Not
little
primary, but I think they're going to use him a lot. They want the ball in his hand. They're really trying to develop him. I think out of the three, Lonzo, Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram, he's going to be the closest to an all-star. I don't think any of them will actually ever become all-stars.
No.
But Brandon Ingram's going to be the closest one to it.
Yeah.
Josh Hart's going to be that like super solid glue guy. I don't even want to call him a glue guy because he
scores.
He's
He's
very talented, but like he's like I don't know. He's a very solid player. They have a bunch of like B minus C plus players, and then LeBron.
Yeah, but that's still like it doesn't answer my question. Like, what do they do at point guard? Like when Rondo is gone, he's already like 34 or something like that. He's up there. Like you can't depend on him for much longer in the future. And if
he's in phenomenal shape though. These guys, and with the advancement of sports medicine and all these trainers and like prolonging people's career, you never know because. Yeah. I mean, he's never really suffered a big injury. He takes really good care of himself.
Yeah, but even despite all that, he's not someone you can count on as like a building block for your franchise at this stage right now.
3 years, you could. I would.
No, I wouldn't. On the off chance that Rondo actually does like move on after this 1 year contract, and you trade away like Lonzo, like still, who are they going to trade away for? Like what player? What player like lines up because they have cap space to go after a free agent next offseason? Mm-hmm. I'm sure they don't want to mess with that. Like you're not going to trade Lonzo for like a guy that's going to cut into that max cap space.
There's rumors about if the Pelicans aren't very good, Anthony Davis could be on the trading block and he could be out of there by.
They are not trading.
And what would be nice of a nice young second overall point guard that was supposed to be the future. It's a nice piece to build on if that's the direction they want to go.
I think the Pelicans. I think they can expect Anthony Davis to leave.
They have to trade him. They have to get something for him. I'm so tired of these players these teams just like, oh, we're gonna roll the dice. No, like he's gonna leave. Just get something for him. You know?
Oh, they got to try because look, they're all small market teams. Like they have to believe in themselves. They have, even if it's delusion, they have to believe in their delusion that they have a chance to keep these young guys. Because the Pelicans are going through it right now with Anthony Davis. The Bucks are going to go with it soon enough with Giannis. Like you can't just trade him just because.
I think Giannis is the rare guy that actually might stay. Kind of like how Kevin Durant stayed with OKC.
I don't think so. He's had interviews in the past where they asked him like, "What do you think about your future in Milwaukee?" And I think he said something like, "Well, he's like, well, I want to compete. I want to be deep in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens at the end of my contract, and we'll just assess there." Like, throwing little seats. Like
we are way off topic by that. Right?
Yeah, I know.
So wrapping up, I think Lonzo's getting traded by the deadline. You think he stays?
I think he definitely stays.
Long term. Like how? Like I mean, it's kind of unfair to say.
I don't know about
10 years.
I don't know about long term.
Will he make it for the rest of the LeBron's career in LA? At least for the next 3 years?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
But I think out of all the pieces they have, Lonzo is the most tradable. So I understand where you're coming from. I think he has way more trade value than Josh Hart or Kyle Kuzma. I mean, let me say this: Brandon Ingram has more trade value because Brandon Ingram is the better player. But the Lakers aren't going to trade Ingram.
Yeah, they can't. He's their second best player.
If they're trading anyone, it would be Lonzo, but I don't think that's going to happen until not this season. Maybe next season. I don't know.
I would trade B.I., Lonzo, and a pick for Anthony Davis in a heartbeat.
I mean, I would too, but...
Right quick. Super quick. But, all right, last thing I want to go because this video is getting kind of long. Everyone's talking about how Lonzo Ball worked his tail off over the offseason and got like all yoked up. He got fat. Everyone's like, oh, you can see in his shoulders and everything. He doesn't look – he's bigger, but not a good bigger. He looks fat to me. He looks like out of shape. Maybe because of the injury.
Dude, he just had a kid, man. He's got that baby weight on.
Dude, he looks. Everyone's like, oh, he looks bigger in the shoulders and everything. Yeah, because he looks like he ate a lot. Like, not because he lifted himself that way. He just looks thick.
Don't let LeVar hear that, man. He's gonna big
baller. All right, guys, that is the video. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Do you think Lonzo Ball is getting traded from the Lakers this year? I say yes. Joey says no. As always, subscribe, and if you're new here, subscribe.
Yeah, please do.
All right, Joey, that is it. Again, we are out of here, guys. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Adios.
Peace out, know-it-alls.